Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Steve?
Well, here's the ballpark. So you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small.
Pitch out to start the ball game.
Number 16.
Number 16 digs in here for his first appearance. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. A bare-handed pickup.
But you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, I think the big question everyone's asking before this game was, how are these guys going to respond from just getting waxed last time out there? In the regular season, you say, hey, no big deal. You put it behind you. You move on pretty quickly. But in the postseason, you could say it's over and done with, but I don't think it's quite as easy as that. Those are the kind of losses that stick with you, and you just keep thinking about it.
Corey Seager will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Low for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
That's in there, 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away. Josh Bell will come forward now. And as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it mattered the most.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judd, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got two on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
And with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick a ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
That misses 1-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, but the throw is not in time. Robles reaches on the strikeout. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes sir, it's strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Number 23 will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far. Oh, and this goes right past him. One run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores. Ozzie Albies stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now both runners are breaking. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
On to first, a double play. Phil Aaron will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
With these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And that's what Kershaw can do to you. He's not as hard a thrower as a lot of people think, but the way he keeps you off balance is top-notch.
And the fact that his arm angle is the same every time, he repeats his release point better than anyone in baseball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Number 19 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 19.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Aaron has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, Second baseman.
Number three, ready to take his first cuts here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw takes off on him. Oh. Number 79 stands in.
Number 79.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, give him one pitch to try and get himself out, but now I'd be surprised if this is anything other than a fastball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Bo Taylor strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Taylor.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2-0.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the 2nd. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the 3rd base dugout. And, oh, this one drops. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Eldon Villegas will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
A bare hand for 1. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Victor Robles will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Al Mora is set to start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd.
Yeah, you need a good leadoff at-bat here, Matt. It'd be big if they could punch back a little bit in this inning.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And they make a good throw on to first base to get the put up.
Stepping in now, number 16. As he'll take a look at ball one. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kiermaier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Josh Bell stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Robles over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave one. Alex Bergman digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fly ball out to right field. And there's the first out here in the Miami third.
Now batting,
Number 23 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down the third baseline. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
the batter, number 1.
Ozzie Albies will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Back on it is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead. High in the air and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Aaron Judd is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you what, it's tough to try and outthink this guy out there. Seems like whatever pitch he throws, you're stuck looking for something else.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Number 23 has got it, and the side is retired. Bo Taylor is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
For the Marlins, catcher.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Eldon Villegas steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bounce to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for him so far.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Number 3 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Second baseman, number 3.
Into the seats, 0-1. Kershaw's ready. 0-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Number 79 steps in now. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Robles ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now. Number 16 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Another example there of the guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
And that we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Victor Robles will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. In there, strike 1.
Well, one of the reasons he's not pitching well is because he's only thrown a first pitch strike about 50% of the time. That's not a good enough percentage to get ahead of hitters.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Alex Bergman will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Runners on the move for second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Number 23 steps into the box.
Number 23.
In there, no balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Mora makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leading off the inning, Corey Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Aaron racing back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap around second. He'll try for third, and he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
The first baseman,
Josh Bell will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and two. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Aaron Judd will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Taylor corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Judd is retired, 2 down now. Gary Sanchez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and two, here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Red. Ozzie Albies will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. A quick out number 1. Phil Aaron will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Bo Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
This is in the air to left. Under it is the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Aaron moves over. 1 out. Number 3 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? 3rd time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. To his right, Albies. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Trey Marini will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles over to his right. And the inning is over. And down in order go the Red Sox. Eldon Villegas will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ernest Arroyo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Ernest Arroyo.
Eldon Villegas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Clayton Kershaw will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to 3rd. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Al Mora will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Number 16 stands in. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Josh Bell will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Robles is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. And he is in there. Aaron Judd steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Zach Curtis is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, and they'll need him to get something going here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Alex Bergman gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Dylan Betances will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Betances set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Number 23 steps in now. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. Number 19 steps into the box. Number 13 will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Here it comes on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Albus is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
Number 3 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And there you go. You've got the pitcher on deck. And this is where you need to be working the count a little bit. But instead, he's chased 2 pitches out of the strike zone.
Villegas is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
now batting, the pitcher, Dylan Betances.
Number 17 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aaron has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Number 13 is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 17.
Ozzie Albus will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Line drive to center field. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
Now batting,
Phil Aaron comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Roberto Ozuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Jason Hayward will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. For short, hit hard. Seager gloves it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Eldon Villegas will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Austin Wilson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. But that one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Victor Robles stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. And he'll be thrown out at first. Bradley will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Dustin Garno is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. This is line to left, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Hey, that was nice.
Number 16 will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Bergman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Corey Seager steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. In there, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Third baseman, number 2.
Alex Bergman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now batting,
number 23 stands in. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Three and 2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Ozzie Albies is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judd shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Josh Bell comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Aaron Judd will stand in again, and his at-bat back in the 8th was certainly a big moment in the ballgame. A 3-run home run that helped us get to where we are now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting.
Gary Sanchez will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Kiermaier ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Number 13 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The run scores from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Now batting. Number
That
3.
base hit, he drives in the go-ahead run, and he is excited. And he's got every right to be.
Number 3 will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll tack on an important run here with the sac fly as it's now a 2-run lead.
The pitcher, number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Striding into the box, Roberto Osuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Phil Aaron brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Dustin Garneau set to hit now for the first time. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Hit hard to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eldon Villegas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And if the curse wasn't over before, it's certainly dead and gone now. The Red Sox are once again world champions.
And you know what? I bet the only thing they wish they could have done a little bit differently is win this thing in front of their home crowd. But you know what? I don't think anyone's complaining about that right now. They are a very deserving World Championship club, and congratulations to the entire organization.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Marlins, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.